Hello everybody, welcome back to PokéSeptember. And the last time we talked, I told you I was going to be announcing this video sometime during September of the top 108 Pokemon on our survey. We've all submitted our top 10 lists and then ranked them in order-ish and see how that goes. So here we are, we're at the top 108. And it took me a bit more time to do this than maybe I was expecting it to, but we're here. So let me lay down some ground rules for how the ranking works and a couple of things that I'll be talking about during the video as well. As you probably remember, the rankings I had you guys submit were tier lists, or that's what they ended up being. Now, I didn't want to just take your rankings and order them and not include these tiers, because for some people, maybe the tiers meant more to them than the actual order of them did inside, and I figured that because we had tier lists, why not use them? So how the ranking system decided which Pokemon was going to be in which position was based off of a couple things. Obviously, it was based off of everyone's ranking of them on the tier list. If you didn't order your tier list, unfortunate, but I did say to order them after the fact. I went with how they were presented in the tier list, so your number one Pokemon is going to be 1 for your ranking of them, and then, you know, whatever comes after that is the order that's going to be in. However, the tiers also do make a difference. So if you put something in S tier, it does not add any points to this value. If you put something in A tier, it adds 5 points. If you put something in B tier, it adds 10, so on and so forth, all the way to F tier, which is 25 points. So obviously the final values that I put up for our ranking are going to be a little different than what their actual position is. It doesn't really matter, it's just what the value is with that added effect to make it so those tiers actually make a difference. So that's how that works. And then lastly, just a little update on some other information I'll be talking about through the rankings. We have 2 different just fun little pieces of information. We have best buddies and frenemies. Best buddies are the 2 closest scores within a point of 5 points, and they have to be in the same tier. So that's how that works. And then the frenemies part, the highest ranking and the lowest ranking of a Pokemon. So those are the 2 biggest gap variables. So it'll just be a little bit of fun for the video. So that's it. We're going to start off with a list from 108th place to 81st place. I'm probably going to put out 2 different lists as well. I'll probably also publish the 80th place to 61st place as well, just because I doubt many people care about what's in that bottom echelon. But as we get up higher and we get into that mid territory, that's when stuff gets really interesting. So that's it, and I hope you guys all enjoy PokéSeptember. Thank you to everyone who made lists and submitted their top 10. Even if you didn't make a list, you know, it helps to have more Pokemon on there so we can all have a fun time with this. So I hope you enjoy and get ready for some rankings.